What's going on?
In January, I got out of prison and I met Beck. And me and Beck, really, she made me feel loved. She gave me a type of love that I haven't felt in a long time. And we were happy. It was the greatest love that I felt in a long time. It was just amazing. And after a while, I'll admit, I took advantage of that love. I took advantage of it. Beck's not going nowhere. Beck's gonna stay there no matter what I do. And that was wrong of me. It was wrong. So I took off and left with a friend one night.
With her friend?
Oh, yeah, with a friend of hers. And we just hung out. I came back home. And
Didn't you leave something out?
excuse me?
Did you just leave something out?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
You didn't do anything with the friend?
Absolutely not. Never touched her. Never came on to her.
Why did you leave with the friend, though?
Why not? It's her friend. Why can't she not trust me?
Well, because, come on, you're a smart guy, right?
Mm-hmm. What would I think?
I don't have to explain that to you. What woman, like, you know, me and my wife are out with her friend and I disappear with a friend. I come back. I know I'm in trouble.
Right, right.
Nobody has to tell me, hey, guess what, Steve? Your wife is pissed.
Right, right. Well, it was wrong. I was wrong for that.
And even the friend, doesn't the friend say, no, that's my friend, I'm not going anywhere with you?
Right.
Yeah.
Because of this is why she doesn't trust me, and thanks to I'm sleeping with everybody.
How long you been with Rebecca?
Almost a year, on and on.
Yeah. By the way, how long were you in prison for?
This time I've done 2 years, but I've done 7.5 in total.
Do you mind me asking what you were in prison for?
Trafficking drugs.
Oh, okay. And so you say, hey, I don't want to do that anymore.
Absolutely not.
Because prison sucks, right?
Yeah. Prison for me was a learning experience. I didn't go there and think that I got cool points for being in prison, come out and brag about it. Absolutely not. Prison for me was a learning experience. I done 9 months of that 2 years in the hole, and I read books, I went to school, I got an education, and I done better. I vowed that when I came home, I was gonna be a great father to my kids, I was gonna get my kids back, and I was going to do everything right. And when I came home, I done just that. I got my own home.
How long you been out?
Since January 17th this year.
Oh, okay. And then you met Rebecca right away when you got out?
Absolutely, right away. The first month I was out, actually I had met one girl, started dating her for a couple weeks. She broke up with me. I started crying on Facebook Live. I had snot coming out of my nose. I was crying. It was just embarrassing.
Because she broke up with you?
Because some other girl broke up with me. The first 3 weeks that I was out.
That's what I'm saying. So you were on Facebook Live and you were snotting and crying?
Yeah, it was embarrassing. But this girl that I don't even know comes on Facebook Live and she's like, you're crying like this, you shouldn't be doing that over no girl.
And that was Rebecca?
No, some other girl. The girl that I left with, and she was like, it was Becca's friend.
We're going to get to Rebecca eventually.
It was Rebecca's friend.
Yeah, she's the one who said it.
Yeah, she's the one who was like, I got somebody you need to meet. And she said it on live, and then so I just hung up the live, and I hit her up on Messenger. I was like, who's this girl you're talking about? Because I need somebody here now, because I'm sad, I'm emotional, and I just need somebody else there. So Becca pulls up.
Can I ask why the other girl broke up with you?
Because I caught her cheating, and I confronted her about it, and it was concrete evidence, and she was so ashamed of it, she just...
Yeah. So the friend that talked you off for Facebook Live says, I have a friend for you. She sets you up with Rebecca, right? Where do you go first meet Rebecca?
Becca comes to my house.
She comes to your house?
Yeah, comes to my house.
Damn, this is slam dunk right off the bat.
Well, I was like, dang, you know, she pulls up and then she stays the night with me. We hit it off, we have a good time. And from that point forward, we were together every day. And I got her into her home. I got custody of my kids, just everything, because this is what I've been
Things are going good for you.
Absolutely, they still are now. And
are you and Rebecca still together?
Not now, because I left the day before Thanksgiving because her ex-family member's boyfriend...
Let's just call him the guy.
Ex-boyfriend, yeah, the guy, moved in her ex-boyfriend into the house to try to push me out, and he accomplished it. He accomplished it.
Do you think Rebecca's sleeping with this guy?
Yes.
Why would she do that if she's all into you?
I have no idea. I have no idea. Maybe she wants.
Or did you leave just because you had something else, another turkey on the line?
No, absolutely not. I left because I could not take it anymore. I was confined to one bedroom, and I didn't want to leave. So I didn't want to come out the room because I didn't want to be around him. He's so perverted. He's so nasty that I don't like. I just picture when Becca goes to get something out the refrigerator, he's undressing her with his eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like just those things, because he's such a perverted person.
But she thinks you're cheating.
Well, it's understandable, but I'm not. I'm not. I'm old enough now to know that what I want in my life, and I want to be.
But didn't you? But she says you took off the day before Thanksgiving, and she thinks you went to go do something.
No, I didn't. I went home and ate Thanksgiving with my
dinner.
family.
Was it good?
Absolutely, it was delicious.
Good. Yeah. What if Rebecca passes?
Then I'm going to give the most sincere apology, and I'm really going to do some soul searching.
But I'm saying you might try to work things out with her.
Yeah, I will. I'll try. But the thing is that...
Hey, I don't care if you do or you don't.
Right, but the thing is if I work them out with her, Becca, I've came now, through everything that's went on, I've came to find out a lot of things about Becca that I didn't know before.
Like what?
About her personality, just who she is.
Well, tell me one thing.
She's very, very jealous. She's very, I can't do anything. And I don't want somebody like that.
Yeah, I mean, I got to imagine after spending time in prison that you don't want to come out and have the answer be,
No, but I will. I mean, if that's what it takes at first to get
But a healthy relationship's not like that.
Exactly.
I don't have to explain everything I do. Well, my wife does. I know, where are you? What are you doing?
Right.
I know she's doing something, but it ain't bad. I just trust her. Let's meet Rebecca, and we're going to find out if she cheated on you.
Let's do it.
You are a liar, and we was just together last night. And you sat here and took the wedding band off and everything that I gave you yesterday. You're sitting here saying that you want to be with me and all this. And the reason why I don't trust you and the reason why I'm jealous is because you didn't admit where you was going that night when you left me. You said you was getting picked up, you was going to the store, and somebody picked you up, and they didn't pick you up from the house. And you said you were leaving with a friend, and later on I found out you was with my best friend.
Okay. Yeah, I lied.
Yeah, so why'd you lie? Why'd you lie?
Because I wanted to get the hell away from the house. I didn't do anything.
Yeah, I bet you didn't do anything.
I didn't.
You're like the doorknob, everybody gets a turn.
Okay.
Now, are you
and look, after all this right
Sorry,
now and this
Steve.
accusing,
Merry Christmas, y'all.
and she
I'm sorry,
finds out I
y'all.
haven't cheated, am I still the doorknob that everybody gets to twist?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, are you an auctioneer?
No, I'm sorry.
I mean, you talk very fast.
That's because I'm pissed.
Yeah.
I'm pissed, Steve.
So do you think he wants to be with you?
Well, he keeps always coming back for second, third chances.
Yeah.
So apparently I'm doing something right.
And you guys
I can't get rid of him.
You had a nice romantic night last night in Stanford?
Yeah, and he, yeah, we did. And he wouldn't even let
No,
me.
we didn't.
He would
We're
not. He
romantic.
wouldn't let me have. He wouldn't even let me have my own
fine.
room. He wanted me to share the room with him. I wanted to go get my own room. He was like, no, stay with me.
You spent the night in the same hotel
Yeah,
room.
and I wanted my own room.
Did you have sex last night?
Absolutely. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. Not last night. It was the night before
It was
last.
the night before. It was the first night that we got here.
Yeah. Do you want to be with him?
Well, he told me, I mean, I was under the impression that he wanted us to be together. So, I mean, I do want to be with Brandon. I'm not going to keep.
Okay, listen.
I'm not going
Slow down. Slow your roll.
I am not going to keep going through this with him, with
Okay.
the accusations.
But
And
answer the question.
I mean, if
Do
he wants
you
to be with
wanna-
me, he wants to try to work it out, we can move forward.
Okay. Do you want to be with him?
If he doesn't want to be with me, no.
You're not answering the question.
Yes or no?
Yes, I do want to be with him.
You okay? Because you find a lot of good things about him.
There's a few good things.
There's a few. Good enough for you to be with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stuff I mean, I'm always forgiving him, so
The
apparently.
good outweighs the bad?
Yeah, for the most part.
Okay. Now, this roommate of yours, you ever have sex with him?
I have never had sex with him, Steve. I do not think of that man that way. I'm not, no kind of attraction to him physically or anything. But he's left me for 3 other females. I've never left him for a guy.
Did you leave her for other females?
No, I have not.
Yes, he has.
No, I did
the
not.
first time he left me, it was all night long. He left and went out with my best friend. That was the reason why I left him.
But he says he didn't sleep with her.
Well, that's a lie.
Who's the other 2 females?
Then
she knew she was
then
lying,
when he
that's why
came and
she
stayed
asked
with me in September, or it was September, he left me in October for another female, and I was under the impression he was going to a family member's house. She actually picked him up from my house, and I didn't know it.
Okay, can I tell you what happened? No, not true.
And then on Thanksgiving, the day that he left me before Thanksgiving. It was the day before. He said he was going to a family member's house to have dinner, and he would be back on Thanksgiving Day. When I talked to him on Thanksgiving Day, he told me he was already in another relationship.
Let's
told me.
let the lie detector test
Okay.
results do the speaking here. Brandon, you're up first.
Okay.
And we asked him, while in a relationship with Rebecca, did you have sexual physical contact with any other woman? He answered no. While being in a relationship with Rebecca, did you have sexual intercourse with any other woman? He answered no. On the day in question, did you have sexual physical contact with the woman you left with when you left Rebecca home all night? He answered no. His results came back all the same, and it came back that Brandon told the truth.
Yeah. Come on, stop.
How do you feel about that?
I'm relieved.
You're
It makes me feel happy that he didn't do that.
Yeah.
But I had my doubts, just like he has his doubts.
Yeah. You
No,
guys are
because
very
it takes
unhappy
two
for
people.
people that don't
A
cheat.
woman came on to me 3 times that night, and I kept pushing her away and saying, "You need to leave me alone." I really did. She came on to me 3 times.
And so you never told me that. This is the first time I've heard about that too.
You've never been an auctioneer?
No.
She talks fast. Sometimes I gotta make her repeat what she says. A lot of times.
I'm from North Carolina, so.
Well, you should look into that. Rebecca, have you had any sexual physical contact with your relative's ex-boyfriend? You answered no. Have you ever had sexual intercourse with your relative's ex-boyfriend? You answered no. Since being in a relationship with Brandon, have you had sexual physical contact with the relative's ex-boyfriend? You answered no. Since being in a relationship with Brandon, have you had sexual intercourse with the relative's ex-boyfriend? You answered no. And we gave you the test 3 times.
3.
And it was inconclusive due to illegal drug use.
And you already told me, don't say, what did I ask you Sunday? You been doing drugs? Nah, I ain't doing nothing, baby. I ain't been doing nothing. So you lied.
Okay. After administering the examination, the scoring occurred. The scoring rendered the opinion of a deception indicated on each of the relevant questions, which means they think you're lying. However, due to the illegal drug use of meth, that's where that fast talking comes from. The examiner is not able to determine if the failure is from deceptive individual or from the use of meth. So, in fairness,
brought
they
my
can't
kids
tell
around you, Matt.
if you're lying or if it's because of your meth use. You were given a 16-panel drug screening. You tested positive for meth, so you used it in the past week.
I told her I did. I
Okay.
told her lady that I did.
Why is a 42-year-old woman you're doing meth? Come on. I mean, you know, meth is a dangerous drug. Why are you doing that? Is he using meth?
No,
He doesn't seem
Brandon
like it.
does.
Brandon, did you use meth too?
Do I?
Yes, he does.
No.
No.
Yes, he does.
I do not use meth. I'm clean. I've been clean and sober, baby. I got custody of my kids. Come on, girl.
He smoked marijuana on the way here.
Hold on. Okay.
I smoke marijuana every day. I
Okay.
smoke marijuana every day.
What? Okay.
Yes,
but
I have.
marijuana, who gives a But meth, maybe you should go seek some help, right?
Right.
Okay. But we don't know if it's the meth or you're lying about the ex-boyfriend. Did you?
No, I didn't. I swear
Come
to
on.
God. I
Just
swear,
a little bit?
I promise I didn't. I swear to God, I've never touched that man physically. Ever been with him whatsoever. I've never touched him. I swear I haven't.
That's
I swear I haven't. The relative that the person that
But
was
you understand it's going to be hard for him to believe
I
you.
understand that, but I swear to God, I have not
some
never
fake
been with
ass
that
line,
man.
babe. That's some. Come on, somebody give her. We're gonna
I
make one
have
of the Golden
not been with
Globes.
that man. I swear to God, I have not been with that man.
Where's the tear in your eye?
I
Your
have
eyes are not even
not.
watering.
I have not been with that man.
You have no
I
water.
have not been with that man. I have
No,
not.
wait.
Got it.
Do me a favor. Can you say that again?
You have no water in your eyes.
Listen, do me a favor. Say that again, but say, somebody give her an Emmy. Do that.
Somebody give her an Emmy.
No, because I'm never going to get one.
I have not been with that man, Steve. I really have not. I have not been with him. I haven't been with him. I haven't.
They just gave Maury one for a lifetime achievement, so maybe I'll get one someday.
I already knew. I already knew. So it's
It's a piece of advice I give my own son, like if you were my son. Son, Don't date a meth head.
Not.
Good luck to you.